boom, 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 boom. Saturday night I was downtown working for the FBI. Okay, hey guys, what is going on? I am here to have really frizzy hair. No, I've been working in the fish room, and that always gives me the nice cow licks. Every cow that has ever licked me shows up. This light is really harsh too. I've got it clipped here on my thing, and when it's live versus when it's not live, it looks very different. But anyways, as y'all come in and join the chat, come on, sprinkle chat love all over the room. I wanted to let you guys know that the Fishtory Discord is up. It's good. It's oh, you guys can't even see my arms. I'm saying it's good. So it is good and it is live, and there's one little hiccup, which is I wanted it to be like $1. I wanted it to be $1, but it would only let me now under their new system, I guess. I've seen Discords for like $1, but their new like tier system, it'll only let me do it for 2.99. So 2.99 is the cheapest one, but there's a free Discord also. So there's you guys can all come in, chat, share photos, ask opinions, get feedback from other requests, all that stuff. That's free, just in general open chat. And then the first tier or the first level of participation is basically like on here in YouTube. So if you want to quit the YouTube subscription, that's fine. If you want to head over to Discord, then in the Discord you will get access to a group of files called documents, and that's all my research files. So you'll get access to like all the university PDFs and stuff like that that I use at the next level, but you'll get access to the tools I use to research and everything, as well as various supplemental information, access to like all the little papers that I've ever done, or little pages that are like, hey, this is how to grow this or that, or this is how to breed this kind of fish, and links to the videos, stuff like that. We're going to try to build all that out. So right now it's pretty sparse, but we'll also have a section for memes and, linking, a section for venting and just being like, Alex, I hate your channel. And then if you're at the 5.99 range, you will get to decide all the polls and stuff that we do. Now, some will probably still be on YouTube, but from here out, I'm going to focus more on Discord as far as if we do what video should come next. I'm taking submissions for ideas for videos. Would you rather see this video, that video, or this video? Who would you rather see on the channel as a guest? Things like this. What would you guys rather have as the giveaway gift? Would you guys rather have a gift card, or would you rather have like a shrimp starter setup, or would you guys rather have, whatever it may be? So I want to get more participatory in it with the community too, in that I want also to have a section where people can share their aquariums, and they can share like, I have a problem with this or that. I need help with this or that. But if you guys also, this is the biggest thing about my Discord, the Fishtory Discord, our Discord, is that I want it to be essentially a place where you guys can teach me and each other and help each other and me. I want it to be a full-fledged ecosystem that goes up and down the food chain, where also, I'm held accountable to standards, but also where we try to keep each other accountable to, citing sources if we're doing research. If somebody's working on something or they're breeding something, like my last video, the Red Scud project, that's something that I know so many of you guys have done, where you're starting a guppy line, or, man, my hair, guys, I'm so sorry that it's so distracting. I'll just do this. But so so many of you have done projects where you've got, this kind of shrimp and you're breeding it and you looking for this trait or that. I would absolutely love that kind of stuff to be shared in the community tab. At that just cheapest level, you can do that stuff. When you want to back at a higher level, really, I feel like I can't do anything to give you the value you want, short of giving you my time, which is years of experience. So for 20 bucks, which is going to be the highest tier, that is ask Alex directly, shortcut the line. As soon as I get the alert from the app in my pocket, I'll try to answer that tier. So that's kind of like if you need big time help and support, or if you have an opinion, or you just wanted to chat with me. The problem is it's taking up so much of my time becoming friends with so many of you, which I love, but I'm not making as much content to get out to all of you, and you all matter. And so that's the kind of compromises. If we can keep the lights on and or afford more cool stuff, better camera technology, better fish, better tanks, all the kind of things, more traveling, then hopefully that results in better content for the whole channel. I'd love to go to like Eurozoo. I'd love to go to like Thailand or Singapore and look at the animal markets. Maybe that's kind of depressing, but it's also fascinating. I'd love to, go visit some of the natural sites and also visit more fish breeders and ichthyologists, university programs. Like botany programs and their horticulture programs or aquaculture programs. I want to do more content that's on a higher level, that's literally college level class stuff. And this is the first step into funding that and also getting access to that. So I would love it if the channel became, and I think it's already almost there, but you have to fish through a lot of content to find it. But we're almost at a 101 level ecology, freshwater ecology class or an aquarium class. We're well past 101 aquariums on this channel, but I want it to be able to grow with the community. So as our interests change, so will the server and the Discord. So the link is in the description of this video right now. If you want to go and become a member, check it out. I can also turn on a free trial of a few days if people want that. I think it lets me do up to 7 days. I can do 3, 5, or 7 days. And I'm still learning Discord, to be fair. I'm trying to dress it up for y'all so that it's a cool place, an interesting place. And I hope we can overlap with other people like Rob's at Aquarium Guys podcast, or maybe Father Fish's some of his stuff, maybe some, whoever has a Discord. It would be nice if the elements that each of you guys are working with, if we could like analyze that and see like, does it stand up to scrutiny in the sense of like what works from it, what doesn't, what could use a little bit of tweaking, what from it could be implemented into another system that we like, because there's no one correct way to keep aquariums, obviously, but there are some bad ways to keep aquariums. And so I think as long as we can outline, show what constraints you need to work within to not be, harmful to the fish and their health, then I think that it's interesting to try new things. So I'd love to have like a high-tech section and a low-tech section, or an anoxic filtration and an undergravel, whatever it may be. We'll build out these sections if they're called for. Right now, we've got like a plant section and a fish breeding section. There's going to be more to come, but it's going to be built out by what you guys and the first people in this community, what you guys want is what we will strive to build it as. And also we have some mods and admins already, but we will be adding more, and then it will probably be a bit like a self-governing system in the sense that, we'll give more and more permissions to those folks who we've known in the community for longer. And as like someone like Luke Wong comes on here and he's like, hey, I'd like to, if he were to come on here and be like, hey, I'd like to kind of handle the server page on plants, I would be like, you have earned it. You know what you're talking about. That's all you. You know what I mean? So that's where I want to see what people are interested in. And then that will also help guide the channel. Like when I see what's going on in the Discord, hopefully, I'll also see what we should cover in the channel, what people are curious about. If it's, new shrimp morphs and species, if it's spawning and breeding fish, if it's the actual science of like the chemistry, biology, physics of like why fish are shiny or their diets and what they eat. Um, uh, would that get you free access, Luke? Yes. Yeah, probably. If you're the admin person, I have to double check that I can do that. I think I can, but I don't know. Discord has some limitations. They used to also allow $1 chat, like or $1 membership, and now 2.99 is the cheapest I've seen. And I sent it to somebody, so somebody needs to double check with me. I have a screenshot, and I'll post it in I'll make a post right after this live stream on YouTube, and I will show you that it says it's 2.99 to be a member. I mean, there's I think 14 or a dozen pages you get access to out of the 15 that there are total. So really, like for the cheapest amount, you get by far the most stuff. The higher amounts are really just saying, hey, I have a little extra money to give. I want to support the channel and what you're doing. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, so Fresh Cup of Joel said it would be cool to have a conversations and publish section for each topic or chat in links. So each topic, people don't have to filter through tons of chats to find info. That is kind of what we're doing. So I think so. We have like a chat thing, and then we'll have for the $5 level, there'll be the post mortem, and that will serve as two functions. One is you have a tank, something went wrong. I'll hop in and I'll try to dissect it, and people can chime in too that are in that level or higher, and chime in with what happened, what went wrong. So that's one part of it. And hopefully then prevent other people from these issues, and they can look through the troubleshooting and search for keywords like nitrogen crash or something like that, or low oxygen effect on fish, or something like that, ammonia. And then the other part of it that's for why you might want to be more than just an entry level backer is because then that second level, the $5 level, will also have anything that I was researching. And if I was able to get permission from an author to open a PDF and to share it, it's way easier to say, hey, can I share this with 24 of my closest friends than to say, hey, I'm going to publish to 75,000 people in the community tab. Their publishers will say no way in hell. And so I have permission in the past, so there are sources that I've already linked to like that. But that way we can have, if there's an article on the impact of every 10 milligrams going up from 0 to 200 milligrams feeding astaxanthin, like the color enhancing red pigment and yellow and orange pigment, to fish, what it does to their outsides, like that's an interesting paper, I think. Then I'll try to link that there and put it under like color enhancing food and fish, So the goal though at that $5 level will be to have if I make a video, any of the stuff that I hit as sources, I used to do bibliographies. Nobody read them, to be quite frank. When I put them in Google Documents and would post them, like 1 to 3 people in like a 6-month period would ever open them. And I'm honored and happy that some people open them once in a while, but I think if they're there and more accessible, like just able to browse through, like I don't care that article or that article or that one, but he did mention a study about like blue light and fish, and I don't know if I believe what he was saying. Well, there will be the test results, So it's also keeping, hopefully the idea will be that is keeping a certain level of a gold standard for what is said on YouTube. Having evidence, having proof, having the scientific method involved and peer review and things like that. Also, if you publish something, if you're an amateur scientist, a hobbyist, whatever you want to call it, we can publish it on our site. If you want to do a write-up on something that you are really passionate about and you have a lot of experience with it, as long as you're open to other people giving you, what's the word, productive criticism and so forth, we will have a way so that we can actually be producing peer-reviewed content here. And Father Fish's Discord, they're trying to make a book over there, and it's kind of like a group of people that kind of review it and work on it, and a lot of them have degrees and things. But I would like to have here, a similar system. I'm not trying to get a book made or anything right now, but I'm trying to allow the home aquarist to have a larger voice. And maybe if the channel grows a little more, maybe we'll do a newsletter that's available for free online or whatever. Kind of depends on what people want, because I am very open to sharing the things I create for free. All my talks at all the clubs I've been to, if the club will allow it, it's online. It's there for you to hear. And all of those talks are going to be linked in a playlist for you in the Discord. So like things like that, I'm just trying to make it more organized, easier to understand, easier to access. And I want, along with the nonprofit, the Green Earth Alliance that Ivan Mukolji and I are working on, we've got the project where we got new lids for specimen jars. And so fish that are 100 years to 200 years old in the Venezuelan archives are now preserved. And over 28 species that he photographed have yet to be seen in the wild of fish. They're tetras and stuff. And people saw them at one point and they've never seen them again. And so they're still probably out there. It's just who's going to go back and track them down from some obscure mountainous, region, or the bottom of Angel Falls. Well, that's a busy place, but that's the idea. And we were able to save that collection for $400. So that nonprofit, he and I, neither of us make any money off of it. We literally put the money right into the stuff we're doing. And so this community will be what you guys make it also. So whatever it is you want to see out of this Discord, if you're like, oh, well, they do this on this channel and I'd like to see that, post a comment or a thread about it. If it makes sense and everybody seems to be participating, we will make that into a permanent thread. So I really do want this to be a democratic process, but also a process that's open to positive and productive feedback and review. We're not there to like antagonize each other at all. It's to make sure that we are getting the most scientifically accurate content as possible, rather than being a place where people are like, oh, I hear that when my left knee gets sore, that's the time that my angelfish breed. Well, there might be some truth to that, but maybe it's like the barometric pressure causes swelling within a certain material. So we got a material science expert who's a material data scientist who happens to be one of our admins, and she knows that, okay, well, titanium moves this much when it chills down or heats up, and when the pressure does this or that, and the tissue around it can move this much, which means that, anyways. So, we could find interesting pseudoscience, if nothing else. Coro, thank you so much for sharing those links, buddy. Also, guys, if you want to check out the Discord, it is in the description right now. I know it's hard to look at the description while I'm live streaming, but I will also post to the community tab a link, and the Discord link though should be in the description. Let me see am I able to post it right now, because I just don't think it'll let me the way I'm streaming right now. Let's see. Oh, I can't even post anything right now in chat. That's not Good. That's lame. Um, well, yeah, that's super lame. That's weird. Pets Corner already joined. Well, thank you so much. And like I said, if you want to join there and drop off of YouTube, that's okay because Discord actually pays 90% to me. Then I pay 30% to taxes, 27% or whatever it is. And then I get to keep the rest. So that's great. And that's why I was okay with doing a dollar section, but I don't know why Discord won't let me do that. I don't. Maybe I have to sign up for some other type of thing, and we can get it down lower. If so, I will do that, and I'll change it, and everyone can switch. But I think the bottom line is they weren't making enough money off like $1 tiers. Like in their minds, they thought, well, everyone might as well pay $3, and then we get our 3%. That's 30 cents. So they make 30 cents instead of 10. That's what I'm guessing. But Fresh Cup of Joel says constructive criticism helps people grow so much. I'm glad to hear you're encouraging it. Yeah, no, I need it too. I read the comments. That's why I interact with you guys in the comments so much. If you guys have been around for the last 7 years, you know that that's not changing anytime soon. You can link a Patreon tier to Discord, and members will link as well. Okay, cool. Thank you, Dino Sauce. Yeah, I know there's some stuff like that, and I'm still learning. I've never used Discord especially as someone in control of anything, but we'll learn as we go if you guys have a little patience. But whoever is on there first will also be the people, whether you're the quote unquote cheapest level or whether you're the top tier. Both people will be able to shape the direction of this channel by the content that is posted within the Discord. And I know it's only a sample, and some people don't want to use Discord. So YouTube will still be around, but the thing is, I'm going to split the 4 hours I use for answering and responding to comments. That's now going to be 2 hours, hopefully up to 2 hours on Discord, up to 2 hours on YouTube. Then when I hit my 2 hour mark, I'm going to say, okay, I can now work on the channel, the content, because I haven't been putting out a ton of videos, but I have been talking to a ton of you. And while that's fulfilling to me and fun, it kind of drags the channel down because it's not referring many videos or much content out to people outside of a select few that are already clicking my content a lot. So yeah, let's see here. Alex, waiting for you to add me as your friend on Facebook so you can see what I look like. Oh yeah, okay, man. Yeah, I have too many friend requests on Facebook, but I will find you for sure, Johnny. Where did you get that hoodie? It's a Corey Doris hoodie that I used to have on my. Well, it's still actually on my. And it's fallen apart because it's 5 years old. But it might be on the back too. Yeah, you can see the Corey kind of on the back of Trilineatus. But it's from my my merch. But I will be redoing merch as we come into the winter also. So some of that will be kind of involved. And yes, Scott, Alex masterclasses, that is kind of the idea behind the higher level Patreon, or the higher level Discord rather, is that it will be a way for folks to ask me a question. This happened, what do I do, Alex? I need to know tonight. And hopefully I'll be able to get to it. I'll check it like once in the morning, once at night, midday probably. And I would say that I'm going to set boundaries and that I won't work on Sunday, some day off or whatever. But realistically, I'll probably check it every day, multiple times a day, just because that's how I roll. The Discord is just called Fishtory ! But there is, in the description of this video, there is a link to the Discord. And I will be posting right after this stream. In a minute here, I'm only going to stream for a half hour today. But I will be posting the link into like a live link that will be under the community tab as a standalone post on the channel. So if you're curious, if you want to check it out, yes. And I will restock before December. The goal is to restock in October, the merch. And I will have some Fishtory stuff, but mostly I don't like having a brand that I'm pushing. I like having an ideal or an aesthetic or a narrative or art, you know. So I don't need people to know, oh, what's Fishtory? It's Alex, give him money, that kind of thing. I would much rather have it be, what's that fascinating piece of art? And if you feel like explaining to them where it came from, you can. Or if you just want to talk about fish because you love Corydorus and you like art, you know, and you like supporting independent artists, you can decide at what level you want to interact with that. And so, yeah, I can't post the link right now. I can't post anything. Any of you, oh, wait, unless you're a mod, but I can make any of you a mod. If anybody can read the description and copy the link right now, then they can do that. But right now, I can't post I can't post any comments live on the phone. But I will do another stream on Friday where we'll hit on all this again. And Nancy B has the link. Nancy, aren't you already a moderator? Did I not make you one? Let me make you one if you're not. Uh, there you go. All right, Nancy, you are now a moderator, and you should have been anyways. Okay, Luke's got it too. So here comes the link to the Discord. If you guys are interested, check it out. And maybe Friday I will put up like a free trial thing for those of you who have never done Discord and don't know much about it. I honestly, until the last few months of like talking about how I wanted this to be built, I did it very methodically. It started before I even went into the hospital, of course. I mean, 6 months ago we were talking about it. And then also, you know, the podcast aspect of this channel, that was hosted for a while through Aquarium Guys, but right now I wasn't doing enough standalone episodes, but that's something I might bring back to as I'm not traveling as much right now and stuff. So there's a lot that there's a lot that I hope to do with this. There's also a lot that I hope to take your lead. You know, somebody who's good at Discord or who's good at, you know, tech stuff in general. If you want to make little emojis or memes about the channel or, you know, cute stuff, whatever it is, funny stuff, witty stuff, trivia, facts, whatever, you know, I'm open to wherever this takes us. It's just another way to, like I've said before, you guys, you're my actual friends. You are my social group. And when I meet you guys in person, it means so much to me. And when I get to chat with you guys just one-on-one, even if it's digitally, some of you are really, really close friends in real life outside of the internet, but also on the internet. And we mostly communicate through the internet. But because of that, why not make a like social hangout space that reflects that reality in my life? A spot where we can have all these things like a virtual library with books you can pull off the shelf that we can have, you know, links to Planet Corydorus and to Fishbase and to, you know, seriously fish keeping, you know, stuff like that, that is the high end, the Bar Report, the 2 Hour Aquarist, aquariumscience.org, all that stuff's already in my top 15 sources in the documents folder. But how much do we want to break that down further? We can talk about all that and figure it out. So yeah. So also, guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Nancy, thank you for posting that. Luke, thank you for posting that. I appreciate it. You know, also, do we need a section for high-tech aquariums with CO2? Do we need a section on just substrate? I don't know how like pedantic or how, you know, how specialized we're going to go. But I don't want to clutter up the site, so I want it to still be searchable within a few clicks. So where you're at the entry of Discord, you're like, I want to learn about fish disease. Boom, right there. There's actually one for, okay, fish in aquariums, disease. Under that, it's spawning. Under that, it's, I don't know, you know, like we'll have to figure it out. Yeah. Let's see here. Thank you, Aqua Escapes. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to help out with the Discord, we'll be going through that in this first month. We'll kind of be seeing who's active, who's chatting, who says, "Hey, I want to help out." And to a certain degree, we'll probably start with like a lower level of like, yeah, can you help us keep this stuff that you seem to be active with flowing well, and then like we can move from there, as it goes. But I don't like a hierarchy. I want a lot of people to have a little bit of power. Like that's the ultimate goal. So yeah. Guys, I'm only streaming for this long tonight, but I will do a community post in just a moment. So if you want, you can hop on there and check it out. See if you like it. Feel free to get rid of the YouTube if you want to. I get it. I understand. Or do both if you're really feeling squirrely. If you don't like Discord, I totally understand it. No pressure. But I've been asked for this for a long time, and I wanted to make it happen. So, yeah. Alex, my first time Discord. Phone app says who I want to add as a friend. I don't know how Discord is going to work on your guys' end as far as adding friends. And so I just don't know how it works in different countries on iPhone and on Android and on desktop. And tablets. It's different for all those things, and VPNs, and like it can be different. But the best way to do this is on a desktop to get it set up, then go to your mobile device, install the app, and then you can use it from there. That's the best way to do it. I can't even control a lot of stuff from my phone, which is frustrating to me as somebody who's used to using my phone for everything. Um, but I will hopefully we do have a help section. Serena is in there. Nirvana Aquatics is in there in the Discord as a helper, as well as another friend of mine that I grew up with who is just there to help. He's not a fish dude. He's just there for tech support, and to be friendly. So we'll get a group together of us that are interested in it and that want to put the energy there. But we'll figure it out from there, and hopefully we'll just keep chugging along with this channel. But I really want to make it a resource that can be utilized and that has a value in the sense that like it is a introduction college class. It is your syllabus after the fact. And wherever you want to take it, if you have a specialty that you want to teach us about, that is like the highest of high goals for me, is that somebody will come back and be like, okay, well, I am a pathologist at a fishery department and I am really, really into fish diseases. So let me inform you guys about that. And here's the sources I have. That would be incredible. So that's what I'm hoping for eventually. Maybe we'll get there. But it'll keep yeah, and anybody helping is not required to be there every day, not required to be there any amount of time. It's just as much as you can help. I know everybody has lives. Nobody's getting paid at this point. If there is, and when there is enough money to pay, I will pay. But that's just the way it is right now. And there is a system where I can like pay out the mods, and so I'll do that. But in the past, I've just tried to give gifts to anybody who's done a lot of modding. And on that note, I owe Koro for all his support. I need to send him something nice. But guys, I am gonna get out of here for tonight. You guys rock. I appreciate it. If you guys could hit the like button before you get out of here, just double tap your screen if you're on mobile. And I'm gonna continue fiddling around trying to set up the Discord and make emojis and stuff like that. Hopefully YouTube tutorials on Discord also will be out there if you're trying to figure out how to do something. But it's new for a lot of us, I know, and it's new for me, but I hope it's going to be cool. Hope it's going to be fun. And yeah, and hopefully, we'll get the red scuds to Moonlight and he can sell them for me. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how red we can get them. If I can get them like a nice pink or cherry color, then I will definitely do that. But you guys have a great night, and I will see you on Friday, if not even making a special appearance again before that. But anyways, I hope you're all doing well. And I know I'm not going to Moonlight right now. I am going to post the link to the Discord for the community and in the Facebook group as well. But I hope you have a wonderful night. And Moonlight does need to restock a lot. He has a lot of the stuff that says it's out of stock, by the way. So, and that's the other thing. If you join the Discord, even though you already get these perks just by watching, a lot of people don't know that like Shrimp Envy, Garden of Eater Shrimps, Moonlight Aquatics, Aquatic Arts, Dan's Fish. I have discounts set up for a lot of these places. Any of those things that I have going on, or giveaways or contests that we're doing, that will all be promoted as well there. So you won't miss out. And every video will be on the like daily thread of chat. So you won't miss it. If you feel like you're not getting alerts, then there will be a section. You can make sure you didn't miss anything. You can scroll through and be like, that's boring, that's boring. Ooh, I do want to see that one. And then hopefully you won't have to get sidetracked on YouTube. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're trying to hit that free shipping level on Moonlight. Yeah, I feel you on that one. That's for sure. All right, you guys. Much love. It's good to see everybody, and I will be making those posts, and I'll see y'all in 48 hours or less. Take care. Bye bye. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I go to pay. Oh, what was I singing when I came in? Oh yeah, Saturday night I was downtown working for the FBI.